interview was done with a close friend of mine, just to find out a little bit more information about her. First question I asked was, how would you describe yourself? Her response: if I had to describe myself, I would have to say that I'm a little bit of everything. I'm quiet when I want to be and loud when I have to be. I could be the life of the party or the one sitting back and watching it all take place. I can be your best friend or your worst nightmare. What are your 3 strongest qualities? First, mature. In a time when it seems more people people my age act like 3 years old instead of 22 years old, I take pride in acting mature. I always make sure to handle situations with the wisdom of an adult and not the inexperience of a child. Second, creative. I love to write stories, poems, and song lyrics, do anything art related, paint, color, draw, work with clay, etc., and decorate cakes. I believe this is one of my strongest qualities because even though I am no Dickens, Monet, or Duff, I find enjoyment in being able to create something and call it my own. Third, cost conscious. I didn't even realize this was a quality until I Googled qualities because I couldn't think of 3 qualities. I would say that this is my strongest quality. I always want to get the best price and know where to go looking for it. The third question I asked is, what is your weakest quality, and how could you make that quality stronger? My weakest quality is that I'm a major pushover. I lack a backbone and therefore do not stand up for myself when even I know I should. There are times when I let people walk all over me because I don't want to make them mad or hurt their feelings, even if my own feelings get hurt in the process. I feel that if I could just learn how to tell people no once in a while, that would save me a lot of trouble. A lot of the time I end up doing stuff that I didn't really want to do because I simply cannot tell people no. Fourth question, why did you choose to study human services? I chose to study human services because I really feel like I can help people and make an impact on their lives. Since I was young, I have wanted to do something in the human services field because there is such a need for people who have the patience and understanding to help others in terrible situations. The fifth question, how do you manage the mixed stress of school, work, and maintaining a home life? One day at a time. There's no use worrying about things you cannot change or haven't even happened yet. I try to stay caught up on all my homework, which relieves a lot of stress, knowing I'm not constantly rushing to get something done. Sixth question, how do you feel about your life at this point? Where do you want to be with your life in the next 10 years? Up until this point, life has been a roller coaster. There have been really good times and many really bad times. At this time in my life, it's pretty good. I'm almost finished with school and have maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout. In the next 10 years, I want to be married and maybe have a kid or 2 running around. That's still up for debate. I want a great job doing something that will make a difference and help people. 7. What is your personal definition of success? One of my favorite stories is a little boy at school. His teacher was asking all the children what they wanted to be when they grow up. Most said firefighters, teachers, nurses, police officers, etc. When she got to that little boy, he says, "I want to be happy." She said he must not have understood the question. He said, "You must not understand life. Life and success aren't about having a ton of money, the fanciest cars, the most expensive clothes, the biggest houses, or the newest technology. Success is all about doing what you love to do and being happy." Eighth question. If you only had 6 to 12 months to live, what would you do with that time? I would make amends with anyone I hurt or had grown apart from. I would tell everyone exactly what I've been holding back so I could die with some peace of mind. I would want to do all the things on my bucket list, which include putting a foot in the ocean, traveling to distant countries, seeing all 50 states, buying things I would have not bought in the past, going to the Smithsonian Museum, meet a celebrity, and amongst other things. 9. If you change places with anyone in the world, who would it be? And why? If I could change places with anyone in the world, I would want to be Miranda Lambert. She's an amazing country singer. I would love to be able to perform on a stage in front of people and sing the way she does. I love her because she is proud of where she came from and is comfortable in her own skin. If you were an animal, what type of animal would you be? And how does this animal describe you personally? If I were an animal, I would be a butterfly. I always thought that they were beautiful and loved watching them float around in the breeze. I think a butterfly describes my personality because we are both free spirits. We are just happy to be floating around. We are both tougher than we look, but we are hard to catch and will eventually land on the right person. If I couldn't be a butterfly, I would definitely be a giraffe because they are unique and so am I. We both have long legs, knobby knees, and spots. We are also kind of awkward. They are the dork of the animal kingdom, and I am a dork too. And thank you to my friend Nicole, who had participated in the interview process.